Hi, it's Professor Murray. I'm back with timers. Last time I did one timer and we looked at the accumulated value and made some decisions using a less than command to turn on a light. This time I'm going to use two timers and they're going to cascade, or one is going to start the other and then the second's going to start the first. To do that, I need two timer tags. So I've got one. I'm going to add in a second timer tag. Okay, I've got timer 1 and I've got timer 2. They're both timer tags. Now over on my ladder logic, I need to find my timer commands. And I'll put in a timer on each rung. So the first one will be my timer 1. And the second will be my timer 2. Okay, I'll put 1 second preset on timer 2. Looks like timer 1 already had a 2-second preset, so I'll just leave that the way it is. When I was using one timer, I used a normally closed input, and I used that timer's done bit to reset itself. So the timer would run through its accumulated time up to the preset, and then it would reset and go again. This time I'm going to use timer 2's done bit to start the first timer. And the second timer, this time I'll use a normally open, and I'll use timer 1's done bit. Oops. Didn't get that tag right. Still didn't get it right. I'll do it this way. There's timer 1. I'll expand that and find the done bit. There we go. All right, and to turn on this light, I need a contact. And I'm going to use timer 2's timer timing. There we go. Let's go online and see how it works. And I didn't mention with this example, I'm using Studio 5000 to do this, but timers work pretty well the same in all languages. So you can use this technique regardless of which programming language you're using. I'm online. I'll change it back to run mode, and let's watch what it's doing. So the first timer starts. It goes up to its preset. When it's done, its done bit goes hot, and that done bit starts the second timer, which goes up to its preset. Once it finishes, the second timer will reset the first one, which also resets the second one, and the cycle starts over. Now, sometimes that's a little bit confusing, but two ways to approach it. One is just to memorize that the first timer needs a normally closed, and all the rest, if you're cascading more than 2, it works the same. All the rest need normally open done bits to start them. And try it out both ways and see if you can find a different way to make it work, but I think this is the easiest way to make it work. And while timer 2 is timing, its timer timing bit goes hot, and that's turning on my light for 1 second. We're off for 2 seconds, on for 1 second. Okay, that's how to use multiple timers, and you can use as many timers as you want and just cascade them all and turn on different things with either the done bits or the timer timing. Okay, check it out and have fun. Thanks.